Hey guys, it's Zach and welcome back to the shop. I got a new toy and unfortunately it's raining, but I did want to get a first look for you guys about this thing, and it's got a lot to offer. So this is a 2026 Maverick X3 XRC Turbo RR 72 inch. Hopefully I got that right. It's, what I understand, is one of the first ones in the Southeast. So I thought I would walk around and answer some of the questions that I had before buying it. So we'll start off on the front here. Of course, it's got a winch, it's got a synthetic rope, which is really nice, but right above it is something that I was questioning. It has a front camera, and I'll show you that here in a minute. It also has a rear camera, in fact. And because it's an RC, it's got the protection on the A-arms, protection on the full belly, of course, and it's got additional protection on the side skirts, and then there's also protection down here on the actual trailing arms as well. And because it's a 2026, it has a new pattern for the lights, and this plastic here is all one piece, where before it was two individual pieces. It does come with 15-inch beadlock rims, with the beauty rim matching the aesthetics of the vehicle itself. And these are they're branded Hammer King tires. They're 32-inch tires, and they are a true 32-inch tire, kind of reminiscent of the Rockzillas, but they are definitely sweet. And of course, the paint scheme is this satin green color, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous in person. On the rear, it should be pretty much the same. It's the Turbo RR, so it's a 200 horsepower engine. And then there is a rear facing camera here as well. And before we go on the inside, you can see the front windshield here has intrusion bars. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to remove those to fit a window, mostly because of these brackets here. I've heard of people shaving these down, but I think I'm just going to remove it for now. And then the top is the plastic roof, as opposed to, apparently the previous ones are a metal roof. Here are the seats. They're all blacked out. They're actually pretty comfortable. And then the actual 4-point harness here is retractable, which I do like. The other thing I forgot to mention is it does have lower door panels as well. Okay, coming to the interior, we have a new steering wheel. Altogether, it's got these new buttons on it, which are really nice tactile, kind of clicky to it, which I really like. No horn, which is, of course, no big deal. And then, of course, this steering wheel not only pivots up and down, it now telescopes. So, and it's all using the same lever. So, really, really sweet way of handling that as well. In the center console, there's a new button layout as well. This is kind of like the Maverick R's. This is all like one membrane, and it's really nice clicky kind of buttons as well. Your start button, of course, and then right above it is the new 10.9 inch screen, I want to say. Really nice layout there, and you can kind of play around with this and do different things. You can switch with the steering wheel. You can switch between battery voltage, and this is your belt temperature. If you push and hold, it will go between off and the compass, as well as going back to where we were. So really nice layout there. And then, of course, in here, you can kind of mess around with different play your media on the side. You can put your gauges on the side. You can go full screen. So there's actually like two sides to this. If you see, there's 4 squares here, 4 squares here. So if you want to be on the left side, you can switch that. On the right side, you can switch between, the cameras, like I mentioned before. The rear camera, it's all fogged up. And then you have the front camera as well. And then you can take phone calls, you can do stats of your current ride, of course navigation, which I'm not going to show, all your preferences. If you have any smart accessories, you can mess around with that with your controls here, which I don't plan on having any smart accessories at this time. So you can mess with your volume as well here and hook up any Bluetooth stuff, which is pretty nice. And then the last thing I'll kind of mention is there's a link system button there, which would be a good place to put like an action camera. There's a mirror here, and then this has got a new layout to the glove box. But so there you go. That's the new 2026 Maverick RC, X3 RC, not the Maverick RRC, but the X3 RC. And if you have any questions about it, please let me know. I'm pretty excited. It's the first Can-Am for me. I have a Polaris Razor, and this is the first Can-Am, so I figure I'll jump in with the RC model. After all the research I've done, this seems like it's most suited for my riding style. So I look forward to getting it on the trail and putting on new accessories. So if you have any other questions about it, let me know. I can either answer them in the comments down below, or I can do a follow-up video if need be. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.